So, what you man, introduce yourself to the people.
Man, I go by Vont Da Rasta, you feel me? Out of Southwest Fresno, you know.
Okay, we've been seeing you doing your thing for a minute. Wanted to tap in with you. So, a lot of the people who aren't familiar with you can get familiar with you, and then a lot of the people who are familiar with you can get it even deeper, in depth, you know what I'm saying, perspective from you. So, let's just start with, you was born and raised in Fresno?
For sure, I was born and raised in Fresno.
Okay. Who raised you?
Shit, I was raised by my mama, you feel me? That was the one there for me, and my uncles, you feel me? Big E Bird was the father figures in my life, you feel me? I wasn't blessed to have, you know, a two-parent home.
What kind of kid was you growing up?
I would say I was more of the quiet type, you feel me? I was more of the quiet type. Just based off keeping a lot of shit bottled in and, you know, shit, a loving person at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I need just a loving person.
Okay, were you in sports?
Yeah, I was in sports. I played football. Really, that was my sport, you know, coming up. And then I was boxing for PAL. Fucked that all up. I was 16. I was finna start, you know, touching different states with the shit, with the boxing shit, and used it for all the wrong reasons and fucked around and caught a case. Based off that, just fighting and shit. And, went to boot camp. So I did a year in that. I came home. I wasn't even focused on that shit no more, to be honest.
So, when did you find the music? Or how did you even stumble upon doing music in the first place?
Honestly, I loved the music as a kid. Based off, I was that kid in the living room, and my uncle had his own studio in a room called No Way Out Records. OGs like, you know, Gaga, I can't forget it. Man, I forgot the big dog name, but shit, you know, he had a bunch of people earn from, you know, everywhere. He had a bunch of people and they was raw. So I fell in love with how they whip the words and how they story tell and, you know, all that kind of shit. You know, that's just what it was.
And so how was your first experience? Did you just start writing in the room, dabbling, rapping other people's shit? When did you discover it was what you wanted to do and you started doing your own?
I discovered what I wanted to do. My cousin Jermaine, honestly, my big cousin Jermaine, he took me to the studio. He got his own studio one day. I was about 14. Yeah, I think we made like 22 songs in 2 days. You feel me? So, you feel me? We was just. That's when I discovered. I said, man, I'm really talented at this shit, you know. And it came easy to me. So I figured, you know, this was the way out. This was the way, you know, I should feed my family. You feel me? I just wasn't as focused as a young person because my focus was everywhere.
Right. When you started out, you automatically was Vont Da Rasta, or you kind of been through a few different names? Or how did you find that name?
Really, I was just calling myself Vont, you feel me? Because that's what my family called me, that's my name. And then my uncle, shit, you know, me and him made we made this label together, you feel me? So one day he like, man, we need a name. I'm like, shit, what the fuck should we name? You feel me? And he like, the lower homies, you feel me, they already had like, you feel me, the Shotta shit going on, you feel me? So we was like, okay, we gonna make it familiar or similar, you feel me, to that, you know what I mean? And that's how we came with the Rasta, like, we smoke weed, we like to do what we do, you feel me? And that's where that came about.
So everybody in the crew got the Rasta on their name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's dope, like, ASAP Rock shit.
Exactly.
Right. And the label, you just spoke on the label, y'all came up with the label. What's the name of the label?
BHR, Ballhead Rosters, you feel me? Brothers here regardless, that's how we push it, you know what I mean?
I've been seeing you moving it, man, and I just seen you take it to another level on niggas. You had the clothing, the shirts going crazy and shit. What made you transition from just, you know, a lot of niggas just want to rap and then that's where they stop at. I seen you pull out the clothing, then I seen you like an entrepreneur, getting your supporters, fans, friends, family, everybody to support you and buy theirs, you know what I'm saying? What made you make the transition over into the clothing?
What did that? Honestly, just paying attention, you feel me? Just paying attention to the people who really moving and who serious about their artwork and who, you know, passionate about this shit. And when you really pay attention, you always see they don't stop there just in rapping, you feel me? That's like, you know, that's like the fishing pole, that's the real men, you know? Shit, I just looked at everybody and how they was just moving, you know, from Nipsey Hussle. I wasn't really too much into him, but I was into him, you feel me? But then when he died, I started paying attention to a lot of shit that he did and how he had to transition as the person he was. And shit, you know, shit like that. My brother Third World Lil Blood, I was buying his merch. Shit, I said, fuck it, let me sell my own merch, you feel me?
Right.
But that's how that came about, really, just paying attention.
Right. So, without me going into too much detail, you know what I'm saying? I seen you was moving, those shows, music popping, 2016 hit, and a lot of the dudes that you consider your brothers, family, they go down, you know what I'm saying? With something that, with that many people that you love, and who supported you and loved you, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with what they was dealing with, that could have easily depressed another nigga, you know what I'm saying? That could have depressed somebody else. But it seemed like it almost kind of made you go harder, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was that like for you? You know what I'm saying? In that moment, did you think it was like, fuck, over or?
Shit, honestly, nigga felt discouraged, you feel me? I felt discouraged for the simple fact that these was the, you know, the big dog, the muscle, you feel me? And we had plans, you know, to elevate this music shit, and you feel me? That it just made me humble and more hungrier. And I felt like, you know, I had to put more work in. I felt like I was foaming out the mouth. I felt like I had to go get it. You feel me? More or less, so I had some help. You feel me? So that kind of weakened me. You feel me? On the base of my career at the moment. You feel me? But it made me hungry at the same time.
And I salute you for that, because I definitely saw you. It was almost like how even though it wasn't the same situation, like when Juvie and all them niggas left Cash Money and Lil Wayne just turned it the fuck up,
yeah.
That's almost how I saw you do it. I really sat back and I saw you really turn it the fuck up. And it's like, damn, this nigga on his own. I know you got other niggas and shit that's still out here or whatever, but I saw you turn it up, and it almost reminded me of like how Lil Wayne turned it up when he was the only one to represent Cash Money, man. So I salute you for that. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
Fast forward after that though, you took another hit, bro, because I saw you was real close with Tony and Ona. You know what I'm saying? Y'all almost both had your own companies, your own labels, but it was almost like a joint thing, and y'all came together a lot on a lot of collaborations, man. So when he passed, how did that hit you?
Man, it's like, man, that situation, that's still a frail situation to me, you feel me, based off, I don't got no big brother, you feel me, so that was like my big brother, you feel me, and everything I did, you feel me, it wasn't even just music, you feel me, it was just life, you feel me, the way to bounce back, the way he was showing me like, a lot of niggas really ain't your friends because they was, and they'd be doing this kind of shit, you feel me, and just, you know, shit that I tell my little brother, you feel me, and that shit hit me in a cold way. It was like, I really didn't really have it in me to, well, in my mental, I should say, to like further this music across state lines and shit like that, you feel me? But I remember one day we just chilling, we just smoking, it's just a regular day, you feel me? We just smoking, he walk in the house, He like, what's up, bro? I just bought my tickets to go to South by Southwest. I don't know what the fuck South by Southwest is, you feel me? At this time, he like, bro, you coming with me? But I was fighting a case. I'm like, damn, I don't think I could leave the state, you feel me? I was fighting a fucked up case, a gun case and shit at the time. And he like, man, look, you finna be stuck on this shit for, you feel me? Probation and all this shit, like, nigga, come on, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, my pockets kind of fucked up. He like, man, don't even worry about that shit, like, nigga, come on, nigga, like, you feel me? It was just that kind of spirit he had, like, he gonna push me to do better, to push shit, you feel me? And next thing you know, 3 days later, shit, I'm in Texas, bro, like, seeing thousands and thousands of people with this same dream that I got, you feel me? With this same ambition that I got, like, from everywhere, you feel me? So, like, I'm like, damn, this shit just made me like see it's more to this shit, you feel me? The crowd I be talking about, getting mad about, like, you feel me? That ain't even the crowd that don't matter really, you feel me? So like, that kind of shit is what he just showed me, like, you bigger than what you think you is, you feel me? Like, man, shit, you know? Like that's just something that'll forever stick with me. That's just something that I can never forget, you feel me?
Sure, man, rest in peace, Tona, bro. And once again, I gotta say, I salute you, because that too could have put you in a depressive mode, or I don't give a fuck type mode, and you turned up after that as well, you know what I'm saying? It went even harder, you still out here mashing and putting this shit together. And that brings us to Dedicated 2, the new album, new project. It's a follow-up for Dedicated, the original Dedicated project. What made you want to continue on the Dedicated series versus giving it a whole new name, new thing? Was it unfinished business or what?
Yeah, and then in a sense, I feel like it's the way of life. I'm dedicated, you feel me? Like, I'm just dedicated to what I'm doing. It's my art, it's my craft, it's my all, like, you feel me? I'm not really I gotta really fuck with you to be a talkative person, so this how I vent, this how, you feel me? I'm just explaining my story, you feel me? Let my pain out and shit like that. And I'm just, with that all being said, I'm just dedicated to doing better. I'm dedicated to, you know, feeding my family. I'm dedicated to striving. I'm dedicated to changing my niggas' mindset, you feel me? Just dedicated, you feel me?
Where do you rank the new one in comparison to the second one?
I would say the first one, I would say it was more of a fast cook-up, you feel me? It was more of that was a week project. A lot of people don't know that it was a week project. I made that about 6-7 days, like the whole thing. So this one is more of like more time in it. I said more time in it, you know? And with that being said, it's gonna be even harder than the last one, I believe.
We definitely tapped in, man, and we waiting to hear it. I see you got a record, you another artist in Lil Blood. What's the other artist and what's the name of the record?
I got one with Lil Blood and Zay Bang.
Is that on the Dedicated 2?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
That was one of the first singles from it then, right?
Yeah, that's one of the first singles.
What is it called?
It's called Spazzing Out.
Okay.
Spazzing Out, feat Lil Blood and Zay Bang.
Yeah, definitely go crazy. Any other features, production-wise or feature-wise on the new project?
I got my nigga Hitman Beats on there, out of Vegas. I got a couple people, some local people. But overall, like, I'm just really trying to let y'all hear me, let y'all feel me, you feel me? And I'm in the midst of that. You know, I cooked some people up with me to collab with, some dope people. That's on the same shit, but for sure, some dope shit though, dope features too.
Can't wait to hear it, man. Any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
Yeah, man, shout out to WeHearYou family, man, the shout out family, man. Shout out everybody, man, who believe in the nigga, man. Shout out Shake, man. Shout out Red, man. You already know what time it is. Just shout out everybody, man, who really fuck with me on some genuine shit. You know, it's bulletproof. Love y'all too.
Straight up, bro. Appreciate the interview, man. And we'll have it up on WeHearYou, man. Appreciate you coming through, dog.
All the time, man. Tap in, man. Dedicated dropping. 27. I'm gonna drop it on the 27, man. Make sure y'all go get that. Make sure y'all tap in, man. It's real official, man. Shout out my home team. Shout out my city. We're going up.
For sure. Vont Da Rasta. Peace.